So some of the problems that people face when they go on a ketogenic diet are real, though. That's what I really want to talk about for a minute, because if you go on a ketogenic diet, you're going to find that, you know, you look around most people on a keto diet and they're just going to be eating lots of bacon, lots of low quality meats, lots of low quality oils. And they're not getting the nutrients that they really need. And the fact is, on a keto diet, like, you should be getting those nutrients. You should still be trying to do your best to get your antioxidants and get your vitamins and minerals in. But when you're only eating, you know, low quality food, it's just not going to happen. It's so easy to do that on the keto diet. Absolutely. Because it's so easy to just start eating eggs and just be like, oh, well, I don't need to eat that lettuce. I don't need to eat those greens. You know, so, you know, I want to talk about some ways that this can be overcome and how you can, you know, combat this.
Absolutely. Great point. I mean, coming from the retail side for the last 29 years of my life, people walk in, they go online and they wonder, they see the word keto and they just buy it. This is what I research, what I study over the last close to 3 decades. The difference between a product to another is huge, and what you look for is the differences, the difficulties of what your body is going through while on your life transforming diet and body transforming diet like this. So you search the product and you go into an industry and it's very confusing. You look around and everything's almost the same. You don't know what you're doing. So my job is to come in and take the cream to the top where you see it and you can benefit of what's out there. So we were talking earlier about the endogenous and what your body does. Now, the average person out there is the person that's not so committed. They want to try it and begin the diet or begin the life transformation and the healthy change, right? So I feel that it's our job to actually provide them with the healthiest, safest way to actually continue on this journey and allow them to feel well while they're on it. For example, like a lot of people fear what they call a keto flu. Can you please elaborate a little bit more on the keto flu?
Sure. Yeah, so the keto flu, that's another big reason why people actually don't do ketosis in the first place, because they're afraid of this. They think that the keto flu is something where they're going to be bedridden for 2 or 3 weeks and they're not going to be able to go to work. And keto flu is, simply put, it's a period of time in which your body is adapting. It's an adaptation phase where your body is getting used to using fats. So just like anything, when you're training your body, you're training to do something, there's going to be an adjustment period where you have to work kind of hard. If you've never been to the gym before and you go and you start working out, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have an adaptation period where your muscles are like, whoa, what are you doing? I'm not used to doing this. Well, the same thing happens at a cellular level, and it's happening, you know, all the time. It's different adaptations. So when we remove dietary carbs or limit them, and we start introducing more fats, at first the body kind of goes, whoa, I'm not used to this. And it starts revving up other processes, and it starts other elimination processes. So there's a 1 to 2 day period where you feel a little bit just fatigued. It's not a flu that's terrible, but you just feel off. And I found that it's something that, like, it causes people to stop trying the keto diet.
Fear.
Yeah, and we were talking before we were filming about, you know, instant gratification.
Absolutely.
You know, it's difficult because we live in a society where people want results fast, and if there's any inclination that something's going to be painful or hard, they quit, they stop.
Absolutely.
So the keto flu, unfortunately, you know, people feel this keto flu come on and it scares them away, so they stop.
So don't be afraid. We're talking earlier about endogenous ketones, and now we're going to talk a little bit about exogenous ketones. So exogenous ketones is what you use to allow your body to stay at the same level, allow your brain to stay at the same level and function and keep its food available right away. For example, after you get on a keto diet or a lower carb diet, your body's starving a little bit more from carbohydrates, which is the main food for your brain. Again, 60% of the food for the brain comes from glucose. So how do you feed your brain right away before your body goes into ketosis? And we're not talking weight loss, we're just talking maintaining your health and your mental capacity and so you can function all day long and just feel a little bit more normal while you're in that phase of change, because it does take your body a few days, like you elaborated. So exogenous ketones are where we combine BHB salts. So we have a proprietary blend here that's amazing. This actually gives you this brain food to allow you to continue to stay healthy and focused all day long and not be lightheaded and not be dizzy and not feel tired. So you can continue to do your day-to-day job and not fear this diet and continue to be on it. So this is one of the main things that I think are important in a keto product, is while people are through this transformation mentally, they have to be able to deal with the brain fog and the mental fatigue, and this is one thing that will help them until their body goes into ketosis to actually surpass that weakness point.
Yeah, I like the way that you're talking about that, because that's what's interesting is exogenous ketones have an application. it's not a miracle component, right? It's not going to make you lose a magical amount of weight. It's not going to. What it is it's something that you have in your arsenal to help you get through some of these tougher times. And you're talking about just keeping your ketone levels stable. And that's a lot of times people struggle with sort of the undulation, the ebbing and flowing of ketone levels within their body. And they're not. The average person isn't always testing their ketone levels to see where they're at. So they're just saying like, oh, well, sometimes I feel like I have energy and sometimes I feel like I don't. And sometimes what that is it's the undulation of ketone bodies, like ebbing and flowing and rising and falling within the body. So yeah, you alluded that, you explained that in a good way. It's helping you keep a little bit more stable.
I like to give examples to make people understand that changing your body is not about a product. It's about a lifestyle and a change and a commitment to the change. Okay, so we're here to facilitate you feeling safe and normal while the change is happening. The first thing we do, I'm going to give you a separate example. Using deodorant doesn't make you healthy and clean. You still have to shower regularly. Okay, so the same thing. We're not trying to replace a healthy diet and a good educated nutrition field that you have to learn about, know how your body's functioning, and eat healthy every day and know what to eat. And this is what Thomas is here for today, because this is not about a product or not about a product that causes you to lose weight. It's about healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, body transformation on a long period of time. This is not a 5-minute gimmick. Like I said, this is what I believe in people education, and people know a little bit more on how their body works and their own physiology. And this is important to me for you guys to know that. This is all about you achieving the optimal diet that you can do and feel good on and well on every single day, and hopefully share this with your friends as well.